US President Donald Trump has been on a mission to mandate the requirement of a voter ID to prevent non-citizens from voting in the elections. In fact, he lauded India's voter ID system, renewing his appeal for the passage of the Save America Act. Let's just break this down first. Trump said that India's chief election commissioner had questioned his administration on how people can exercise their franchise in the US polls without furnishing a voter ID. Highlighting India's case, Trump said, I'm quoting, India's last election had these many voters, less than 1% voted by mail, and every single voter had to have a valid photo identity document. While this legislation has been passed by the US House of Representatives on multiple occasions, it has failed to actually clear the Senate so far. This bill basically makes it compulsory for states to register only those people as voters who can prove their citizenship via documents like passport, birth certificate, a government-issued ID, or a military record showing place of birth. Additionally, people will be able to cast their votes in the federal elections only after producing a valid voter ID. While India's election process remains robust, of course, with the EC issuing photo identity cards to voters since 1993, its decision to conduct a special intensive revision of electoral rolls has been drawing criticism from the opposition. That's because a large number of voters allegedly are being deleted. Take Maharashtra, for example. While the state has 9.78 crore registered voters, enumeration forms of over 2 crore voters have not been received reportedly. This implies that nearly 21%, this implies nearly 21% of the total voters will not feature on the draft electoral roll set to be published on the 24th of August. On its part, though, the EC has categorized these voters as absent, duplicate, deceased, and permanently shifted. In the next phase of S.I.R, aggrieved people can also file an appeal against their exclusion or register as new voters if they have shifted to a new place. That's just to put this simply. Now, in India's national capital, the issue is a lot more acute. As per data released by the Chief Electoral Officer, at least 1 in 3 Delhi voters facing the risk of deletion. That's because 33% of enumeration forms are yet to be submitted. And this has triggered a row with the Delhi Congress president basically accusing the booth-level officers of not distributing the enumeration forms in unauthorized colonies and villages. However, this allegation was debunked by the EC, which claimed to have distributed S.I.R forms to all existing voters. While this may come across as a bureaucratic exercise, it can have serious implications from an electoral perspective specifically. For instance, in this year's West Bengal Assembly elections, 91 lakh voters were deleted. 27 lakh voters challenged their exclusion. They were unable to exercise their franchise as their appeals were not heard in time. Apart from the legal argument here, the S.I.R process raises another question. With India not even having a standard citizenship document as such, why is the onus on the voters to furnish their as well as their parents' records? And if the discrepancy in the electoral rolls is so huge, how are these people actually allowed to vote for so many years in the first place? While the debate continues, it's also clear that every eligible voter deserves to be included in the electoral roll as well. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.